Hi, it's Don Thornton, and I want to continue providing you value and relevant content for anyone who's interested in real estate investing. And obviously, my specialty is short sales, which is why I'm known as Don the Short Sale Guy. Now, I want to go over something that a lot of people do not understand, and I, unfortunately, in my real estate career, have come up upon a lot of people, a lot of newbie investors who've made some horrendous mistakes in judgment and due to probably ignorance, just not knowing the way things work. And I call it the I need a house at any cost syndrome. Where somebody wants a house so bad they just cut corners and don't do their due diligence, and they're not willing to walk away from a deal that doesn't make sense. And I would say that's a really important skill set to have, is the ability to walk away. Okay, so this has to do with HOA foreclosures, and as you can see here on this attorney website, third-party purchase HOA foreclosure auctions, beware. And oh yeah, you need to beware. Okay, I'll never forget the first time I reached out to we saw Liz Pendens, a foreclosure filing, and it was against a person, and it had three names as plaintiffs. You had the name of this guy, and then you had a husband and wife, and it was interesting. And then of course you had a home, and then you had an HOA that was there. And generally speaking, when you see three names on a Liz Pendens or a foreclosure notice of filing in the court, a large percentage of the time that house was or is a probate house, where someone passed away, and those are the relatives that would have an interest in the property. And of course, anytime there's a lawsuit happening, anyone tied in some way or the other has to be included in the notification. They have to be served and so on and so forth. Otherwise, the case could be thrown out. So, but sometimes, it goes another way. In this case, this poor investor, you know, what happened was that he went to an auction and he bought a house at a not a foreclosure auction, but an HOA foreclosure. And I guess he just didn't understand. I don't have to guess. I talked to him. He did not understand it. He says, "Oh my gosh, can you help me?" And I said, "Well, sure. What's the situation?" He goes, "Well, I bought a house at foreclosure auction and it's mine, but I'm being sued by the mortgage company." And I said, "Well, didn't you know that when you buy an HOA, you buy a house HOA foreclosure, that it is subject to the lien against the property, the mortgage?" Because no, I didn't. I had no idea. I thought I was getting a great deal. I said, yeah, you got a great deal. You paid off the HOA, and now you're the owner, but there's still a mortgage on it, and it was an upside down situation. So I said, look, it's going to be difficult because, you know, in a short sale, at some point in time, usually at the end of the process, the banks will always do a title search, and if they see that the homeowners, the mortgage holders, do not hold title to property, they will not do a short sale. So I had to tell him that. I said, unfortunately, there's not much we can do. We can't help you because it's upside down. The only thing I can tell you is if you know just you have to you're going to have to just do it subject to, and you're going to have to come out with more money, and you're going to have to reinstate the mortgage and make the payment. He goes, "Well, I don't want to do that. It's I've already spent $30,000." And I said, "Well, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I said, you've already got $30,000 into it. So are you prepared to walk away from the $30,000 that you just chalk up to a very expensive tuition on a lesson about staying away from HOA foreclosures? Or do you want to, try to make the best of it and at least, I don't know, move in?" He goes, "I don't want to move in." So, well, again, I said, I'm sorry I can't help you, but you have no good way of getting out from under this. You just have to make the best of it. So I said, I'm sorry, I can't help you. He goes, well, can't we do a short sale? I said, look, I said, theoretically we could. If you contacted, if we got a hold of the previous owners, the ones who have the mortgage, if they cooperated and submitted their financial documents and signed an authorization, so forth, I said, that's tough to do. Because you said, do you know who they are? No. So we get to find them, which we could do. We have skip traces, but still, I mean, what's their incentive? I mean, you could say, yeah, credit, it would help their credit, but a lot of people that let their properties go to foreclosure or some kind of an auction, they're not really motivated to do much anyway. So I told the guy, I said, 30-40% that they would say yes to begin with. I said, but then, I said, that's in a short sale scenario. But even then, like I said, I mean, you've got, the title search the bank's going to do is going to kill you, because they're going to see that the property is not in their name. The only thing you would have to do is you would have to quit claim the deed back into their name to do that. He goes, well, then if I do that, I don't have interest in the property. And what did I spend my $30,000 for? I don't know. I mean, again, I said, I'm just trying to give you solutions to what you could do and what you can't do. So, again, he just thanked me and said, thanks for talking to me. I said, sure, no problem. But listen, as it says here, the HOA can go and they can claim a lien in the public records and foreclose, and someone will buy it. But they got to understand that that they do not get full title, right? So the loan is there. So it's very interesting. So basically, therefore, someone who acquired title of the property as a result of an HOA foreclosure auction may then end up losing the property at a subsequent mortgage foreclosure auction if he or she is unable to work out an arrangement with a mortgage lender as to settle the outstanding balance of the prior owner's mortgage loan account. Okay, so that's the bad subject too when you do that. So I guess in a roundabout way, I'm saying, don't buy a house at a HOA foreclosure. Do not do it. It is bad. Don't do it. Bad. Okay? Thanks. Bye.